Alright guys, back out in the garage for day 3 of our vlog series. As a little recap, for the last few days I've been degreasing, painting, and starting to get this thing ready for assembly. So obviously, you've seen working on my flat track race bike, my race motorcycle. Got the motor pretty well degreased. Pretty much ready for paint. Probably paint that tomorrow, over the weekend. Let it dry, and then we can get it back in the frame next week. The frame's been painted, the swing arm's painted. Everything's kind of ready to go back together. For the most part, there's a few things that we can still paint and degrease and whatever. But if you take a look here, I'll aim the camera down here. Right, so I'm kind of set up here to start to put the forks and swing arm and everything back on the frame. So what I'll probably do here is switch to a time lapse. It's going to take me a while to put all this together, and if I do it in live time, it's going to be the video's going to be way too long. So I'll switch to a time lapse here, and you'll see me putting the forks on, getting the swing arm on, probably getting the wheels on. Front wheel will be on permanently. The rear wheel will be on just for mock-up, just so that I can get it on the stand and everything. And I still got to paint and degrease a couple things in the back, so that won't be a permanent thing. And the other thing, before we do real final assembly, we're gonna Loctite some critical nuts and bolts, and then torque some of the nuts and bolts that are super important to torque those to a certain specification. Again, I've got the original owner's manual, or the shop manual, which probably can pull on here quickly. So you can see here's the original Honda XL 500 shop manual, right? And this isn't just your everyday owner's manual. This has got technical specifications in it for just about everything with this motorcycle. This was original to the motorcycle. Pretty neat resource to have. So again, let me switch to a time lapse, and then you guys will see me start to put this thing together. Alright guys, starting to look like a motorcycle again. Got the front forks on, wheel, all that is kind of mocked up. It's not all tightened down yet to the right torque. Swing arm shocks are on. I'm going to hold off on the rear wheel. I've got to degrease and repaint the rear brake drum mount and everything, so I'm going to hold off on that, but it's looking pretty good so far. So we'll be back Monday with a little update on this, and I'm probably going to have the motor painted this weekend, so you guys will see that going in. and then we'll start to kind of go over all the different torque specs that need to be met on some of the parts, right? So we need to make sure that we get everything torqued down so that nothing comes apart when I'm racing. Okay, so make sure that when I post this on Classroom, you guys watch and then comment in the comment section based upon the question that I asked you guys. We'll catch you later, guys.